What it do, YouTube? Is Coffee back with a quick one, man. Some quick NFL slash gameplay slash Bills Mafia type news type vibes. Hit them buttons, hit them comments. Let's talk. Let me know your guys' thoughts, man. But jumping into it, man. Madden, right? Man, I was a Madden fanatic all the way from like '06 to around 2020. I purchased every Madden, man. I couldn't get enough of the Madden. And real talk, man, motherfuckers want no smoke with me. I gotta get back to the Madden. You know what I mean? I tried to play a game like last season, and I don't know. I need to get my bearings back and get back used to the controls. It's all in the hot routes, offensive and defensively. Not even just the hot routes, but shifting the coverage. You know, like there's a little nugget of information, real talk, no cap. What you do with the safeties, where you shade them, the corners and stuff like that into coverage, different things like that, dropping guys in and out of coverage. It's all about that when it comes to the Madden gameplay. That's a fact, man. But I've been out the loop a couple years, like I said. But with Madden, there's always this whole Madden Curse talk, and I was gonna speak a little bit about that in this video, but I'm gonna get to it in a separate video. So if you're interested, stay tuned to that. But speaking of my Buffalo Bills, man, there's been all this talk about Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying, getting on that Madden cover, and reportedly, apparently, it seems like that's what it is. Like Josh Allen is officially going to be the face of the NFL when it comes to the EA Sports side of things, when it comes to Madden, man. And I don't know how to feel about that. You guys, let me know what you think. Do you, my fellow Bills fans, or if you're not a Bills fan, do you fear that curse? Or are you like, nah, I ain't worried about it? Like, real talk, are you superstitious like that? You know what I mean? Do you throw salt over your shoulder and different things? Like, do you trip if you break a mirror? Like, let's talk about it, man. You know what I mean? We know the sports world can get extra superstitious, with individuals rocking the same pair of socks and ish like that, as long as that winning streak keeps going on, playoff beards and all that. But when it comes to Josh getting that Madden cover, it makes sense. I mean, this guy's playmaking ability is like none other. He's highly talked about, sought about in the news, from what he does on the field to, as we saw more recently, you know what I mean, the news cycle taking interest in Josh's personal life. Did he break up with his girl? Did she leave him? Is he with this new girl, or was they just out moving around together? Like Josh is that dude, and this just shows you that. Like with anything, what cats do on the field or in any celebrity type realm or sports or whatever, right? It's like what you can do on the field, but do you have that it factor also? Do you got that swagger, and Josh just has it all in all lanes. And, him getting these Madden honors definitely speaks to that, in my opinion. Y'all let me know if you guys agree or not. But there was this big question from Bills fans when they saw this cover, to want to know, are those real, authentic, official Bills Mafia? And I feel them on that, because it's now that the Bills are getting a little bit of mainstream love, as we have been for the past few years, which is cool, because motherfuckers always like to ish on us and stuff like that. So it's dope for the Bills to get love, So, does that mean a lot to you? What's your thoughts about that? But like I was personally, when the Bills trademarked the whole Bills Mafia thing, I kind of thought, like, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling that. But I feel the fans, like, are these real fans, or are these just some imposters? And speaking of the moment, he said we had taken a couple takes and everybody was in the background, Allen said. And I'm like, guys, I scored a touchdown. Grab onto me. We're winning the game right now. Let's make it realistic. They had so much fun, and I had so much fun shooting it with them. That was a pretty special moment. I think it's so well represented with how passionate Bills Mafia is and how much we love them and how much they fuel us. That's just a testament to how real this Bills Mafia ish is. And apparently when they went to go shoot this, they got some official Bills Mafia from an LA area Bills backers bar. So they are indeed Bills Mafia. You know what I mean? This ain't just some, random nobodies they grabbed off the street and said, hey, throw a Bills jersey on, like that Buster we saw at the draft. That really sticks in my crow. Can you guys believe that? Lame, man. Like that internet influencer dude, a lot of people are like, yo, stop hating on the guy. Listen, it wouldn't, like, I don't know, it's not the biggest thing, but the fact that you go on the man's timeline and see him bragging about being a Dolphins fan, rocking a Dolphins jersey out there, like, you know what I mean? That was some old Buster-ish, man. But it is indeed real Bills Mafia on the cover. You heard Josh speak about what a special moment it is. Are you worried about the curse? Is it dope to you to see Josh officially kind of be recognized as the face of the NFL? What is your thoughts about it all? Hit the comments with that. And we got to slide into one other piece of Buffalo Bills news real quick. And that is, we have to say happy birthday, to one of the greatest to ever throw on and don that Buffalo Bills jersey. That is Kyle Williams. What an amazing player this guy was. It's his 40th birthday, and you see this clip here of him, coming off the field in that game against the Dolphins. It was like fate came that day. You guys remember that? Was that the game? He scored the touchdown. Yeah, I believe it was. That was the day the drought ended. Am I not mistaken? He lined up at fullback, scored that touchdown. I think he had another play that year too, because they knew it was his last season, where he line up as a tight end and catch a pass also. It was dope to see McDermott, his first year in Buffalo, ending the drought, and Kyle doing it big like that. And man, I remember hopping on the Bills Twitter as that happened, and everyone was literally crying tears of joy. No lie. And like I said, it was like fate came to town that day, because this was a guy that left it all out on the field year after year. The heartbreak, the disappointing seasons, the injuries that fucked things up, and he always came out and tried to be a captain out there, and motivate his fellow players, and just be a leader, and just be everything positive that you can be as a teammate and as a veteran. And it was his last year. We knew it. And, fate lined up. And there's that footage of him celebrating with he has his family in the locker room as we watch that game. Andy Dalton with that amazing pass came down to the wire. Bengals beat the Ravens. What a game that was, man. So happy birthday, Kyle Williams. Comment if you remember that day, if you were crying tears of joy as well, if you're a Bills Mafia, and the whole Josh Young thing. Let's talk about it all in the comments. Thanks for watching. It's Coffee, and I'm gone.